I'm sure from your future, every mania or therefore meeting if I saw anybody drink kakra. If I meeting be a course so every na nina no okasa wogamu. Na pesi emfa konya we so na won church mu embra tree kasem ana koto kasem na ya yente kasa no so yate ate. Therefore mpache from your future na wodi.
Me na say me din nana and I Nii of Kubekro the second. What's your name?
But you know how about birthday can say so.
Me na say.
Nana and every mu say mosin kunyana mo kasafa Kubekro land as I someone sense na me so wait me want tofa. Na wa church mama yen so na yen take ane o mo mo show you what you say. Ye mu
You dey kai me na ba me da say. The thing say asase biara e wo Ghana ha ana baby a wo say asase we da ho biara no nira wo na e wo nira asase biara da ho sanso na krum biara so nira wo na when it comes to land administration, we have two land administration and family land administration. Now, the law has made provision when it comes to family land administration that indeed, if the land belongs to family, then the law recognizes or acknowledges the head of the family. We shouldn't forget, the head of the family holds the land in trust to the people.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to administration or dealing with the land, he does so also in consultation with the principal members or elders of the family. Now, that is the status of Kubekro lands.
All right.
Kubekro, it was founded by our forefathers.
Okay.
The name of the family that founded Kubekro is called the Odaichewe royal family. Odaichewe royal family. Yes, Kolichewe
royal family.
Royal family. Odaichewe. In short, you can summarize it Odaichewe royal family.
Royal family.
Yes. Our fathers founded Kubekro before even the 16th century. And then there was nothing like buildings. They participated in war, which involves some of the Asantes and the Equiapins. Then after, they were also engaged into hunting, farming. They were also into harvesting of economic trees. So that is how they were able to secure the boundaries of the land owned by the family. But then in the circumstance or with time, they also allow other settlers to also join them in Kubekro. Then now eventually some of these settlers are claiming that they've also acquired certain portions of land in Kubekro. And they are trying to acknowledge or identify or parade themselves as allodial title holders to those portions of the land. We are saying that no. If you listen carefully, respectfully, you can clearly see that in my submission, or during my submission, a document was opened.
Yes.
And I permitted them to read through to
Yes.
our hearing.
Yes.
The document made it categorically clear that their chief, their late chief, their master, their leader,
The leader.
he has testified in court admitting that their great-grandfathers migrated or hailed from where? Osu. In addition, he admitted that when it comes to inheritance in Kubekro and Tema is strictly patrilineal.
Yes.
So where your great-grandfather or your grandfather comes from, for that matter, is that not the proper place
Yes.
to go and claim lands?
Yes.
Under general circumstances, if you may own something at all, then it has to be blessed or gifted
Yes.
to you by the original or the legitimate owners of the
Exactly.
land.
You're right.
This is the problem.
Okay.
This involves a parcel of land. You've made several attempts. You were in court. You presented site plan, fake declarations.
Okay.
You presented this document before court as documents that clothe you with capacity to litigate and claim the land in question for your family. The court examined the various processes
Okay.
and the case was struck out. Your claims were dismissed
So
for want of capacity. For want of capacity. So when you carefully listen to
the whole
very well, it says that your claim and your action are dismissed. Were dismissed by the court.
By the court. So Nana, were you the one who sent the issue to court, or it was them by them? Were they the person to sue you, or you were the ones to sue them?
Well, initially they sued.
They did.
They sued certain people from Apollonia.
Okay.
When I say they sued, let me be more specific.
Okay.
It was a chief of Kubekro.
Okay.
He sued and was asking for declaration of title. He was asking the court to declare his title or ownership to the land, of which our portion or our interest falls within the land. He's asking the court to be declared owner to. Now the proper steps is to join the case so that you can protect your interest. I hope you understand. Yes, so it was when his capacity was challenged that he then came down and then they organized a meeting. They agreed to create an MOU. They signed an MOU that those who are in favor of his claim should go ahead and sign same.
Okay.
Those were the documents over there, you saw over there. Okay. Now when this MOU together with their claims failed, they came back and they took another action. The same people who purported to have signed the MOU, among them came other people, about 5 of them, parading themselves as heads of their various families. If your family land really falls within the land the steward is claiming, the proper steps is to take, apply through your lawyers and be made a party to the suit. So that, just like I did on behalf of my family, so that you can protect the interest of the family.
Exactly.
But you cannot testify. After you testify, and then the plaintiff lost the suit. Now you came back and say, okay, now I'm also head of family, so let me also now sue the same person again for my interest. Now the court went into your issue the second time. The court realized that you still don't have the capacity, that the 5 of you. It is the allegation that the whole lands belongs to 6 families. Now 5 families testify for the chief and the chief lost. 5 families again came with their so-called heads of family. You sue again, and the 5 of you lost for want of capacity. So what is the surviving family now? Who is the surviving family? Is the other one? The other 2 family. Apart from that, the very family where the chief comes from, where the chief hails from, that is the Bosa family. Their head of family, that is how he described himself, that he is still the head of family. He came back and sued my good self again at the High Court the 3rd time. The court went into the issue. He was first asking for an injunction. The injunction was struck out. It was dismissed.
It was dismissed.
And the substantive case was eventually struck out as being an abuse of the court process, taking into consideration the previous rulings, the previous cases and their outcomes.
Exactly.
Now there's another case ongoing somewhere. A younger brother of the what do we call it, who was among the first suit, that is the Abdul Rahman Adams. A younger brother of him now came back with a lawyer and then he brought an application to a new or a fresh writ going on somewhere. And then his case was that there's another litigation, and that his head of family is showing disinterest. In fact, I caused them to read everything. You've heard everything.
Yeah.
So may the court allow or permit him to join to relitigate. The court went into the various processes, and findings were made that no, you are not a necessary party, because your elderly brother, including your good self, were already into various litigations affecting the same land, the same parties, and you are unable to establish or prove your ownership. So if there's another case somewhere and your brother is of course being adamant or is not showing any interest, it means he concedes, he admits the previous rulings. And maybe the next step or the other alternative is to call for dialogue or negotiations. But you, the younger brother, you cannot come and resurrect or relitigate on the same subject matter again. The court pushed you out. Now they refuse the application. You come back and the same document you brought to the court, that the court deny you the joinder, you now want to rely on the same document to go and claim your land. You hired portion of the land in question to a developer who is constructing restaurants on the land. If you don't have capacity to deal with the land, to make claims at the courts, if you even want to join and the court says you are not a necessary party, you cannot join, you cannot litigate. Yes. What makes you feel or what warrants you the confidence that you can still give out the same land for somebody to come and develop it? It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work like that.
You see, they believe in the systems or rule of law, and that is why they went to court. It is the duty of the judiciary to investigate, employ witnesses, go into the merits of the case, and of course, if you qualify or if you are entitled to your release, the court will go ahead and give it to you. If the court start a process and then processes revealed or disclose that no, you are not the bad person, or there are inconsistencies in your claim, your writ and everything is struck out.
Okay, so Nana, based on what we went on during the meeting, what are you expecting from the other side?
Thank you. The whole thing is, let me describe them as mediators or observers to come and listen to both sides and then go back and then think of the necessary steps. Yes, it's a went to elephant battle. It's a ground that surface. So they are concerned citizens from Tema. I think you identify the executives of the Tema youth. Yes, they are all involved, and then they are looking forward to make peace between the two main parties. Yes, but then we've also established our position that we are law-abiding. In as much as matters were in court and those rulings went in our favor, we have to insist on our rights. If the other people are ready to acknowledge the fact that when it comes to original ownership of the land, these are the proper people to acknowledge, we will start negotiation with them. We know them. I know some of them, except that they are refusing to accept the outcome. But then we don't have any problem with them. If indeed these people can put their feet down and help them to understand the implications or the true interpretation of those rulings and do reason up, why not? Or accord the same energy back to them.
Make peace prevail.
At least.
Just as Nanat said, all what he is looking forward is to make peace prevail. So his expectation is that the mediator should be able to make peace prevail by talking to the other side so that peace can always be at top. I'm a Chama, and thank you for watching.